These are the best and the worst thing about every single Call of Duty World at War Zombies map, starting with the OG Nocturne Totem. So, Nocturne Totem, it's basically like an introduction to zombies, you know? It's all spooky and eerie. You don't know what's happening at the end of one of the greatest campaigns ever, World at War. The zombies just roll out from the fog like the beginning of a chapter or an entire series, which is what happened with Call of Duty. And this map truly captures the spookiness with the fog, just the scary atmosphere, everything gray. You're all alone. Everyone's dead. That is the great stuff about Nocturne Totem. Just the setting, the mood. It really was like a perfect way to kick off zombies, and it's still replayable today, and it's literally just a bunker. Now, the worst part about Nocturne Totem is how unbelievably long that takes for the zombies to actually spawn in. It is literally like an entire year. I could like make a video and then come back and they still won't even be there. And they will go to one barrier. They'll start walking towards one barrier and then they'll change their mind and start walking to a different barrier. What the zombies are like on drugs or something. I don't know what's wrong with them. It's just ridiculous. But Nocturne Totem, very spooky. Zombies just take way too long to spawn in. Later rounds, it's not that bad. In a World at War, there's only 24 of them, so you'll be waiting that long on later rounds. But moving on to the next map. The next map being Verrückt. Verrückt really capitalized on the spookiness of Noct, and they made it even spookier. Like, this map is terrifying. There's just screaming everywhere. I think my favorite part about it is they added actual characters. I don't know if you knew that, but they're not just Marines. They actually are characters. There's Dempsey, so he was before Richtof, and Dempsey was the first of the Ultimates. Johnny Bananas, and then and then two other people. I don't remember who they were, but I just remember Johnny Bananas and Dempsey. Dempsey, obviously, because it is Dempsey, and Johnny Bananas, because he has the most beautiful name ever. I don't know what Johnny Bananas has to do with the lore, but I think they were trying to go on a mission to rescue Peter McCain, which that is his hand on the power switch. But yeah, I think the best part about Verrückt is that it added an electric trap to do infinite damage. It was the first thing in zombies to do infinite damage was the electric trap, which is a great innovation. That's what I'm going to choose. The electric trap and Johnny Bananas and stuff, and just the pure scariness of Verrückt is unmatched to this day. I mean, that's the most kind of scary, but it's more like in a disgusting way. And coming into the bad parts of Verrückt, the leaky pipes, especially in Chronicles, when you walk underneath of them, they blind you for like 10 straight years, and it is the most frustrating thing in the entire world. Like, it's so bad. It's like someone like put salt with water in your eyes and just like rubbed it around. I don't know, it's just not good. And then also, it's really tight, so it's really hard to utilize, like the electric trap and stuff, and it's just a very difficult map, which I don't know if you take that as a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, those are the good and bads of Verrückt. Now, moving on to one of my favorite maps of all time, that would be Shi No Numa. Shi No Numa has got to be the best jungle map. I mean, I don't know, I just really like it. It's better than Shang, and I don't like Setsubo, so I think it is the best jungle map, even though most people would put it as the worst jungle map, but that's my opinion. The best parts about Shi No Numa is, first of all, the waffle gets added, the first infinite damage wonder weapon, and the first real wonder weapon. No offense, Raygun, but you're kind of not that amazing, let's just say. But the Wonder Waff, it's amazing, and it's just great. And I forgot to mention, on Verrückt, it added perks. That's a little bit important, you know, just mildly. So, how Verrückt expanded on Noct, Shi No Numa, and then the next map after, more of reinvented zombies, you know? They, like, changed it around. They added the Flogger, and this gameplay is actually Shi No Numa on COD Mobile, which is great. One of the bad parts about Shi no Numa is how many times it's been remastered? It's been like 6 times or something. It's just crazy. But another good thing is the Flogger. Ultimus crew being added on it is amazing. The dog round, as you're seeing right here. The dogs will be a staple in zombies. They'll be in Black Ops 1, obviously World at War, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and Black Ops Cold War. So, like, every single zombies game. I don't know if they're on Vanguard or not, but who the frick cares about Vanguard, you know? You know what I'm saying? But some of the bad parts about Shi no Numa, the water in the mud, like the muddy water, I don't know what you'd call it. I think it's just water. You go so slow. It's not Shangri-La mud slow, but it is so slow and it's so frustrating. It's not that bad in Chronicles because you can slide through it pretty easily just by slide canceling. But especially on World at War and Black Ops 1, it is like completely unbearable. Like, I just cannot stand it. It's not good. And also another thing, it's kind of just like an ugly looking map. It's kind of just gross, like all swampy and nasty, you know? But it did add Richtofen and a really good like musical Easter egg, and when you interact with the diary, you can hear Richtofen screaming, and it also basically spoils the entire like Black Ops 1 story by saying the Doctor seeks the ultimate power in the loading screen. So like, yeah, I don't know. It's just amazing. And the random perk spawns, well, they can be annoying. They add depth to the map to make it so it's different every time, and it's not just like the exact same schedule every single time that you play it. And yeah, Shi no Numa is one of my all-time favorites. I prefer, like, the hot mobile version is actually amazing. I think it's the best version of it. It added Pack-a-Punch, which is something that was lacking. But that's not something you can hold against it because it was before the map that added Pack-a-Punch, you know? So it was kind of like, you just can't really, like, you can't hold it against it. And moving on to the final map of World at War, by far the most popular. Not my personal favorite, but it is the best. Like, it is, I still think it's really fun. That would be. The next map is probably one of the, not, I think Kino's most popular, but one of the most popular maps. That would be Der Riese, or the Giant. This map capitalized on everything Shi no Numa did, but made it better. It added Pack-a-Punch. That is what I'm adding as my best thing. I think that's what everyone chooses, but yeah, Pack-a-Punch, greatest innovation ever, and teleporters technically. But it also basically invented training. Shi no Numa kind of started it, but it wasn't really utilized until Der Riese. But the name before, I don't think I could say it on YouTube, but its original name was absolutely disturbing and beautiful at the same time. But yeah, Der Riese just has such a cool atmosphere as well, just like the German scientists, like the Group 935 facility. It's just cool. Like, that's where Zombies was made. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's really cool. But yeah, it's a great map. There's a few problems with it. I think I'm gonna choose as my least favorite thing about it. It's just the amount of freaking doors you have to open. They're all so expensive to get to the teleporters. Another thing is, the teleporters are extremely, extremely expensive. 1,500 to teleport. That's insane. It's not that helpful. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to die, I need to get to the teleporter. That just doesn't really happen. You're going to get stuck, and then you're going to die. That's normally what's going to happen. But also, another great thing, this is probably at least in the top 10, probably like top 3. Actually, why did I say top 10? Probably top 3 with like Kino and stuff, as the most fun co-op map, sitting in the catwalk with your friends. It is the most overused thing ever, but it is the most fun you could possibly have in Zombies. Plus, it has some of the coolest Pack-a-Punch names ever. The Gut Shot. How are you going to top the Gut Shot? That is just the most glorious name ever. And just like the Boom Master 5000 or whatever the Pack-a-Punch pistol is called. It's not dual wield like Mustang and Sally, but it is great. So, that's the Der Riese done. So, what did you guys think of my list? And I don't know, that's what it is. The best and worst part about every single Zombies map. Let's just hope that Mr. T-Lexify reacts to this. That would be top tier. See you guys next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll be doing part 2 for Black Ops 1 very soon. I don't know when. It might be a really long time, but it's going to be made no matter what. But please drop a like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye.